Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. So today's video, we are in a place where it all began for me. We are in Palm Springs, California. More specifically, we're in Indian Wells at the Hyatt. A beautiful hotel, amazing accommodations here. But I came down with my buddy Matt, who's shooting a commercial for a company called SpaceCam. And we are gonna be doing that commercial at none other than the Thermal Club. Like I said, where it all began for me. That's where Hyper 5 started, Ferrari's Big 5. That's where we did all of the big track videos. This feels like home for me. And you know, by the title you already know is what's in my kit. What is the stuff that I bring with me that's most crucial and essential. So I'm gonna explore that with you. Maybe we'll see some cool cars. First thing that we have to do is we gotta get our coffee, get our breakfast burrito, and we need to go find Matt. I think he's still in bed, but we'll wake him up here shortly. Oh, good morning.
What's up?
What's up, dude? You ready?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I'm sorry I already got a coffee without you. Wow, what an incredible place this is, and it brings back so many awesome memories of a lot of the content that I shot here previously. And this place is really kind of what got me into cars and got me started in this crazy adventure that you guys, now follow me on. I can't thank Matt enough for bringing me out on this project to, to kind of shadow him and see some of the things that he's doing as a DP, and especially AJ with Advent Films for allowing me to come on set and check out all the cool things that they're creating. So make sure that you go to Instagram, follow Advent Films, check out what they're doing. Awesome content. So with that said, you guys are here to find out what I carry in my everyday kit. And so I just want to share with you what is in my backpack. What do I carry on a regular basis whenever I'm traveling and I can only carry this one bag? What is in it? What do I bring with me? So let's take a look. Alright, so if we're gonna shoot this, I need my camera, Fuji X-T3. Still trying to figure out if this is the camera that I want to continue using for a while. But it's been pretty solid so far. So now we need to switch cameras. How do we do this? Alright, so there we go. Obviously I always carry my iPhone with me, so we'll set that aside. The other thing that I need is a microphone. So there's my Rode Video Micro. Either way, it's the cheapest microphone that they have, so let's throw that on here. The other thing that I normally keep on my bag is typically right here on the side is my Joby GorillaPod Pro. I think it's the 5K one, and it's right here. So we will now mount this on my camera so that I can no longer have to, hold this in my hand. Okay, so now that we have the camera mounted on the GorillaPod, have the microphone on, everything should be straightforward from here. I'm pretty much just gonna empty out my bag for you and show you everything that's in here. And I think the first thing that you're gonna see is these red little knobs right here. And that's the controller for my DJI Mavic Pro. So I keep it right here in the bag. And I love this little thing because it has sport mode on it. It's super fast, it's easy. I think the only knock that I have on it right now is I don't like having to use my iPhone on the controller in order to see everything that's going. I know that DJI just released their smart controller that has a built-in monitor, so that may be the thing that I need to make this a more daily use tool, because I don't use this enough as I should. One thing with this particular one in general is it doesn't have the removable joysticks. So I bought this on Amazon. It's a little cover that you basically put on top of the joysticks that keep them stable and from getting smashed and broken inside your bag. I can't recommend that enough if you have one of the older generations DJI Mavic Pros. Additionally, instead of the cover that they send with it, where it has a little piece that goes right here on the back of the gimbal, and then it has the little fish bowl that you put on top of it. This one has it all built in one, so it, I'm able to just kind of just boop, 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 and make it, a much easier, like, one-step process. So I love this thing. It's great. It's small. It's compact. I think sooner or later I'm going to upgrade to the Mavic 2 Pro and maybe put this one up for sale. Maybe one of you guys will want to buy it, or take it off my hands. We'll see. So there's that. I have 2 batteries that I keep as a spare, and then I have the one that's already on it. So 2 batteries, pretty straightforward. I keep a daily vlog camera, just a small handheld with a flip up screen, on me at all times. Like, I always keep this with me. This is the one piece that I don't leave home without. It's the Canon G7X Mark II. I can't recommend this camera enough. It's cheap, it's compact, it has great color science in it. The crispness of the lens and the autofocus, it's just great. It's a perfect all-around daily vlogging camera. I can't imagine what they're gonna do on the next version up, but this G7X Mark II, it's a win. Like, it's a win-win-win camera. Then in the bottom of my bag, I have a power block. It's big sturdy thing. It's heavy. It's probably too heavy for my bag for the way that I want to use it, but it has a AC outlet built into it. I can turn that on and plug in my MacBook and get power. And then it also has a USB output, 5 volt and 2.4 amps. This is a solid charge port. This one's made by ChargeTech, and it has 27,000 milliamp hours. So it's a big boy. It's a big boy. I really like this one. Then we'll go over here. We have various mounts. We have, the GoPro, the terrible GoPro mount, but it's always good to have a small little mount like this just as a backup. Then I have the Fat Gecko double suction mount with a 1/4-inch screw. Right there. I have some adapters for this so that if I want to throw any GoPros or anything on it, I can do that. So I keep it as an option, and I can also screw my microphone onto here, and it's a very, as I've said in a previous video, it's a very versatile, useful mount. So yeah. Then I have the Insta360 invisible pole. I can't remember what it's called. I think that's what it is, the invisible pole. But then it also has this little mount on the bottom so that you can, just set your camera up and stand it there and forget about it. So that's a must-have if you have the Insta360. And for me, this guy almost rolled away, so I think we're good now. So the other thing that I keep in here is I always have my GoPro hard case, and within the GoPro hard case I'm able to keep some of my smaller cameras and things that are easier to lose and they're more fragile. So I keep them in this hard case to protect them from drops, bangs, all that kind of stuff. So I have in here several items. In the top part I have various accessories, like I have some GoPro sticky mounts, have some extra session mounts with 1/4-inch, screw heads that I can actually, put onto the Fat Gecko mount. Some other GoPro accessories and screws and things. Yeah, just stuff that just kind of overflows.
Then I have the flash for the Fuji X-T3. It's a EF-X8. It comes with the X-T3. I still don't know yet if this is something I'm going to keep in my everyday kit. I haven't been able to use the Marie Kondo method properly on it and see if it finds me joy, but yeah, still figuring it out. I'm just afraid that I'm going to go somewhere and I need, you know, some sort of flash on my camera to get the picture that I want. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Then we have a GoPro Session. This is a great little microphone that you can put on the back of a car, get great exhaust notes. You can squeeze it into a footwell, or yeah, great little camera, very versatile. I don't think that they make the Hero Session 4 anymore, and I think that they discontinued the Sessions altogether. So if you can get your hands on one of those, I would hands down grab it. It doesn't have a monitor, but you can, you know, set up your shot using the GoPro app on your phone. I've never had an issue. I pretty much eyeball that, and you know, you're good to go. GoPro Hero 5, bought this a couple of years ago at Target. Great camera. It's a very useful tool. I try to always have this in my bag no matter what. This is one of the most unique and great tools that you know, a creator can have is some sort of small action camera that has great picture quality, is very versatile, can shoot high frame rate, has great color. The only knock that I have on this camera is the sound is awful. Like, it's so bad. That's why I really want to try the DJI Osmo Action. I feel like it's gonna have better sound than this, because this is just, you know, it's poop. Yeah, I said poop. Moving on, Insta360. I actually have two right now. Thank you to the guys at Insta360. This camera is incredible. I'm so thankful to have one of these in my kit. There's so many things that you can accomplish with this camera that once it was just a technical nightmare. Now you can just, you know, shoot, and then in post-production you can come up with the shot and how you frame it, as you saw in the McLaren video that I did. So yeah, Insta360 Evo, great camera. With this in particular, I don't know if I've showed you guys, but it can shoot 360, so it has a lens in the front and a lens in the back, or you can pop it open and shoot VR 180. And the cool thing about VR 180 is, you know, it's like your two eyeballs, right? You get that 3D perspective when you're actually watching this type of content. And I want to shoot some photos in this style as well, because I think it will give a great kind of, you know, back and forth boomerang style. So we're gonna do some more fun stuff with this. Maybe do a whole video on 360 and how it can be a useful tool in your kit. Then I'll always keep a lav mic. This is just the Zoom F1 field recorder. It's an all-inclusive mic pack. It's a great one to have. I don't use it as often as I should, because I kind of shoot run and gun and just use the microphone that's on the camera. That's my fault, but that's my preference. I like to work quick. I don't like to take things slow. No, I don't like to take my time. I like to move quick and get things done. Boom, 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 boom. And then I have my SD card booklet that keeps all my SD cards. It's always good to have one of those. Keep your SD cards safe. In this zipper pocket here, I have my filters for my Mavic. So I have an ND filter, circular polarizer. I think it's an ND 8 and a ND 12, and then the circular polarizer for the Mavic Pro. So you got to keep some of those on hand at all times. I think that's all for the big pockets there. Let's see what's in the back, or in the front, I guess. Oh yeah. So my MacBook Pro, have my MacBook Pro decked out in Velcro, because I like to put Velcro on my hard drives and mount them to the back of my computer, so that if I'm ever on an airplane or in some tight quarters, I'm not like juggling hard drives everywhere. I can at least keep them in one location. So yeah, so MacBook Pro, then the front pouch, Bose headphones, my favorite headphones I've ever used. I don't know the model, but you know, I can use them Bluetooth connected to my phone, or I can hardwire into my MacBook. So yeah, so that's a great one to have. Various cables, USB-C cables, some lens wipes. Got to always have lens wipes on hand. Various cables for hard drives. Then I have these in-case little pouches that I keep my computer accessories in. So I have my MacBook charger. I have a USB-C to SD card reader so that I can offload footage quickly. Then I have another in-case little mesh bag that has my chargers in it. Various Velcro straps. This another in-case bag. It's great to have in your kit. A lot of people use this particular thing to, you know, keep in here, to keep in their backpack like this, so that they can keep label and see everything where it's at. But I like to have all of my gear in this section and then keep my my small little knickknacks in the front. So this right here, I have a bunch of different various tapes, you know, some for, you know, the mic pack. I have some dual lock where I, you know, if I want to stick on a GoPro and put it in a weird location, I can lock it down. Got that. Lens cleaning kit. Also, I have a, you know, little rocket air bubble to kind of clean my lens. And other lens cleaning stuff, yeah. Highlighters for when I'm, you know, reviewing scripts. Always keep highlighters on me. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I keep in my bag. And then on top of that, I keep, you know, I always have a way to keep the Ronin S with me. It doesn't fit in the bag, unfortunately. It has its own little case, but, you know, I always find a way to bring it with me regardless. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I keep in my kit, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is there something else that you would like to see that I carry in my kit? I think it's cool to see what different type of tools that we're all using to create content, and it's good to learn from each other. So I hope that this video was beneficial to you as much as it was for me, because now it's a good opportunity for me to really clean out my bag and get things organized again. So guys, I appreciate it. Please make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, do all of those cool things that we do here on YouTube. Please make sure that you leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback on the channel, and make sure you hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss a video. There's gonna be more crazy content coming soon. I'm so excited, so please make sure you stay tuned. Thank you guys, love you guys, see you next time, and thanks for watching.
3, 2, 1, action! Sir, just so I know, is there a reason why you didn't continue further down the vein? I know you're back up right now, so don't worry about it.